Hello, I'm Manawiltos, and right now I'm playing some fine and dandy Runescape. You might be asking yourself, why are you wearing adamant gear, and why are you not EOC? Well, number one, I don't like EOC, and number two, I don't have any money, so I can't get anything better than adamant right now. But right now I'm training some Slayer, but at the same time I'm getting my melee skills up, so that actually let's get strength up a little bit. Well, no, we can wait on that. But anyway, I'm getting my melee skills up so that I can actually wield some rune equipment. Not to actually wield rune equipment, but I have the Keris, which is a dagger from the Contact quest, which is about the same stats as a rune dagger, but with a prayer bonus. So I'm trying to get that up and going. But the reason why I'm actually training my melee stats, however, is because I haven't done Dragon Slayer yet with this character. So I want to fight Elvarg the Dragon in style, so I'm going to use Vicaris to do that. And that's basically the short end of it. But right now, killing some cockatrices. Got my nice and dandy mirror shield. Always use a mirror shield whenever you're fighting a cockatrice, because if you don't, I think you take some heavy damage, and you don't want to do that. You don't want to get all that damage. I certainly don't. But they also drop some valuable drops. These cockatrice eggs, as well as the limpwort roots, are pretty good value-wise. So selling those is good. Also, I think these might even have a better drop rate for limpwort than hill giants, which I don't know that for sure though. But if they do, then this is great. They also have a minor drop rate for some rune armor, which is one of the reasons why I'm going here. But I do many things for multiple reasons. So reasons: training my melee stats, training my Slayer, getting rune equipment, and making a little bit of money on the side. And that's basically the short end of it. But or the long end of it. Don't know exactly which end of it is anymore. Didn't bring any food, but I think I'll fill up my inventory before I run out of health. If I don't, then I can just run away or something. They're not aggressive, so it isn't a problem for me. So I guess I can just leave anytime then. Another thing is, I actually haven't done Shield of Arrav yet on this character, so what I need to do is I need to find somebody who is doing it. Ideally, I want somebody who is willing to do both Shield of Arrav as well as Hero's Quest with me. If you know anyone, or if you yourself would like to do that, would be lovely. Because I have all the levels required for Hero's Quest, so I can just do Shield of Arrav and get through the co-op part of Hero's Quest. But I really don't think that co-op quests are the best. Oh well. I guess that's just me, maybe. I don't know. They're just a massive hassle, because you have to find somebody who hasn't done the quest yet. And that can be pretty bad. Okay, so my armor, what I'm actually wearing, I have Poison Purge Aura. I decided why not. I didn't pay any extra for it. I just got it from my points from membership, my loyalty points. Enchanted Gem, of course, because I'm doing Slayer. Holy Symbol, why not? Who doesn't want one of those? Adamant armor. Don't have any gloves, boots, or any rings. My cosmetic override is the Dark's Cape, which is from Darkscape, And I have a 15th anniversary wings, which is also in-game item. You don't need to buy anything extra to get it. I think that's even free on it. And of course the mirror shield for fighting cockatrices, as well as basilisks. They also require mirror shields. And let's see, adamant dagger. I'm using a dagger because I'm also going to be using a dagger later on, so I want to get used to how it hits so that I can fight predictably. I also have a rune shield. It's a square shield though, or whatever they call it nowadays. I don't even know. Probably square shield. Now, one thing that I find interesting about the aesthetic of the armor is that I think the adamant armor looks significantly bulkier than the armor of some lesser metals, and I think the rune even more so, which doesn't exactly make sense to me, because if it's a better metal, why would you have to make it thicker? I mean, wouldn't it just be the same? Like it used to be, I could always just switch to the old graphics and show you, but I think I like this a little bit because it looks a bit beefy, but I just find it a little bit illogical to me. Of course, I'm also wearing the Mask of a Ganodermic. It's hybrid gear, same defense as the adamant full helm, so, but it's hybrid, so I think it's a little bit better in that respect, or at least I think it is. I don't think that there's any disadvantage to using it, oh, at least compared to the other gear. So I'm just going in here doing this, having some fun. It's a lot of limp work, I'm gonna be honest. Oops, don't want that. I know I could sell it, but I don't really care to sell steel gear. Maybe mithril might be worthwhile, but not steel, that's for sure. It's spinning around. Anyway, if you want to look at my skills, now is the chance. Look at that. Attack, strength, those are low, and that is exactly why I'm training them. My defense is a bit higher, so that's always good, I suppose. Wow, I'm pretty close to being high enough for dragon, but I can't afford it. My goodness, I cannot afford that. I wish I could though. That would be amazing. I have to get Corey to give me some money. I don't know. She always gets the millions. I don't even know how. I suppose she's really spams the game. I don't know. Maybe no life's it. Who knows? So it's actually pretty funny. When I first did Dragon Slayer, the very first time I did it, I had this weird problem where I had to pay, I think it's 2,000 to buy the Lady Lumbridge, which is the boat that you use in the quest, but I didn't have 2,000, and I was literally the noobiest person you could possibly imagine, as in I thought 2,000 was a lot, and it's actually pretty easy to get. So I suppose that's me being newbie. And it took me forever to get the 10k to buy the map piece off of the Goblin. Grubfoot, I believe was his name. Back in that day. But I didn't have level for Telegrab. Nor did I have any understanding of the magic mechanics back then. Now, of course, back then was before autocast, so every time you wanted to cast a spell, you had to actually click it in the magic menu. Also, the days when the damage amount was different. I think max health was 99 hit points or health points, and now I'm playing legacy mode, so it's 990, and I think on EOC it's 9,900, but armor can boost it much higher. So I guess times change. Later on I might go fight some Calphite soldiers, because I have a daily challenge that involves them. I like to do the daily challenges. It's a great way to get XP. Let's actually take a look at the daily challenges that I have today. I have to infuse 2 spirit Calphite pouches. Yes, my summoning level is that low. Oh my goodness. And I have to make 40 Chef's Delight barrels. 40. The big problem I have with this is that is all my money gone. Because I think the barrels, you need the planks, and let's actually look that up right now. What do I need for Chef's Delight barrels? Of course I need the Chef's Delight. Let's see, is it furniture? Okay, yeah, it is furniture. That's a beer barrel, cider barrel. For those of you who don't know, I did roll over my extra skills from Darkscape because I got decent levels in Darkscape. So that's possibly one of the reasons why I'm so poor. It's because I got all these levels without actually earning the money that you normally would while getting all these levels. Chef's Delight. So I need 8 Chef's Delight each, plus 3 oak planks and 2 steel bars each. So that's 80 steel bars, 120 oak planks, and I don't even want to think about how much Chef's Delight that is. Oh my goodness, let me calculate. Wait, now that I think about it, if I make 1 Chef's Delight in the POH, I can just pull lots of Chef's Delight out of that. Okay, so I don't have to buy all the Chef's Delight. Okay. So 40 times 6 is, of course, 240. That's a lot. That is a lot. Chef's Delight. Too much if you ask me. And I also don't have a POH, which means I have to buy the stuff for the POH and then buy all the planks, as well as the initial Chef's Delight I need in order to make the first Chef's Delight barrel, from which I will be pulling out all the other barrels. And then I also need to get the packs, make the packs, which have the Chef's Delight barrels on them, or in them. And that's a fine number. And I heard Corey spent 2 mil on a POH, and I'm thinking, how could you even possibly spend that much? That's a lot. Let's be honest. That is a lot of money spent on a POH. 2 mil? My goodness. Alright, let's get those coins, those bones. Down to 227 health. Not the best. Oh, this is actually the last one I get to kill though. I might kill some more just to fill up my inventory. One task and 0 points, because this is actually my first Slayer task on this character, because I had the skills roll over from the other character. The Darkscape, that is. And some might say, oh, is that hacking? No, it's not. It's a mechanic for Darkscape. If you played Darkscape for a certain amount of time and you got a certain amount of levels in Darkscape, you can actually put the XP from Darkscape onto your main or whatever, and that gets you some nice XP. There you go. We're about to fill up, so that's good because my health is running pretty low. I'm gonna go right to Thurfort. And next up, I suppose, will be the Spirit Calphites. I need to attach the rope to the entrance to the Calphite area so that I can actually get in and not sit out in the desert and slowly burn away. I think I might only need one bit of nature rune. Gotta love the runes. Only one water pouch or whatever it's called, because all I need to do is go for Vashante Pass, head directly west, and I'm there. Wait, is the steel dagger really that worth? No, it's not. The cockatrice egg is worth a lot more. Why did it in the menu? Not the menu. The mouse over. Why did the steel dagger appear above the cockatrice egg? I think the cockatrice egg should have appeared above because it's more valuable. But I don't know how that algorithm works. So I think I'm going just for one more item to put in my inventory before getting away. And then I'm also going to sell the Limpwort roots, since I know I might eventually need them for a little bit of the good old whatchamacallit, herblore. My herblore level isn't very high. I think I can make more money just by selling them, and then if I need them for herblore, I can just come back and kill more cockatrices, which will then also have a slight chance of getting me the rune equipment, which I so much desire. So yeah, hopefully that happens. My goodness, they are just not wanting to drop anything, which is not heavily upsetting, maybe just mildly upsetting, but I suppose that's life for you. You just go on and on, no drops. But look at that design though, that character design. That's classic RS2. Gotta love RS2. RS3, I don't know. I think a lot of the RS3 designs look a bit less crisp, but a lot more smudged looking, which I'm not too fond of. I prefer the more crispness in design of RSHD. Yes, I prefer 08scape. Right on the hate. People hate on 08scape. I like the tutorial. I like the combat system. Maybe multiplying by 10 was a good idea. Who knows? But then going so that health goes into the hundreds, but then going into the thousands seems just a little bit too excessive for me. Oh no! I want to bury those bones, so let me just drop the guam. Pick up the bones, bury the bones. Always bury your bones, kids. Learn your chores, always bury the bones. Okay, and Burthorpe, why not? Close to a bank. Here we go. Oh, it's loading. And there it is. There we are at Burthorpe. Man, I had some serious frame drops. Every time I turn the camera, there's frame drops. I think RuneScape is also a little bit more resource intensive. Oh, let's actually move the Renard down here into my herb lore section. In fact, let's grab that Renard. And I think we can also clean Harlander. I don't know about Quorum though. Marntil, certainly. There you go. Let's clean some herbs. We can also do Tarman and Guam. Okay. Clean all the herbs. There we go. Get some XP. I've got some bonus XP, so that's great. Yay, level up. Let's see what we got. No, nothing new. Okay, fair enough. Always excited for being able to clean new herbs. Let's just make sure that they all go into this. Oop, didn't mean to exchange. I meant go into this section. There we go. There. So let's actually check on limpwort roots versus strength potions, which are made from limpwort roots. Oops, wrong button. Meant to click home teleport. There we go. Right over to Edgeville, jump on over into the Grand Exchange. I could also look at the wiki, who knows. Some nice dragon gear. Oh, what's that on the shield? I have no idea. That looks strange to me. If you ask me, that's very strange. Don't know what that is. Oh, here we go. Loaded in. He doesn't attack us because our level's too high. Well, my level's too high, not our level. Let's be honest. Playing is so... Oh, look at this guy. Probably lower level. Yeah. Use the same equipment, but lower level. I'm mildly embarrassed now. Mildly embarrassed. And you know what's better than being mildly embarrassed? Not being embarrassed. There you go. The fact that you're so poor that you can't afford level appropriate armor. Well, I do have full Mystic, but the problem is I can't wear the Mystic robe top because I didn't do Dragon Slayer. Let's collect from the bank. Oh, this finally sold. I've had this on the GE for several days, and now it's finally sold. There we go. Now we have some money. Let's actually find out the price for Strength Potion. Strength Potion. Cheaper than whatchamacallits. They are cheaper than the good old limpwort roots, which means I'm of course going to actually sell the... Actually, I'm going to look at the wiki real quick. You won't see this on screen because of the way Fraps works. It just won't work in the same window. No, it doesn't switch windows, is what I'm saying. Okay. So let's see. I'm on the RuneScape wiki and limpwort root. There you go. Let me just walk around a little bit so that I don't get logged out. And Limpwort Root. Super Strength Potion with a Quarm at level 55. Let's actually check on how good Super Strength is. Price-wise, that is. Super Strength. I think the 4 is the one that it makes. 7k. And Limpwort Root is not worth 7k. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually save a Limpwort Root for when I get that level so that I can make some expensive potions. In the meantime, that is, I'm going to actually... Actually, I don't need to save the Limpwort Root. I can sell it right away. I can just get some more when I'm at that level. Well, it would save the hassle, though, if I just kept it. Okay, it saves the hassle. I'll keep it. And these strawberry seeds belong in my herbalist section. There we go. Come on, get in there. There we go. There we go. Very well organized. Okay. Yeah, except for this entire section, but that's fine. Let's get those cockatrice eggs and sell those off. Let's give them all. There we go. And they'll sell eventually. And I suppose now I will be going off and fighting some Calphites. So, to do that, I'll actually, let me just switch. There we are. And I suppose I will be seeing all next time. I'm not thinking of making this a regular series or anything. This is just me playing RuneScape and deciding to just share a little bit with you. So there you are. There you are. See you all next time. Anultos over and out.